Welcome to the Morning Mayhem Show with the morning crew, Tomlin and Mama Manny.
And your host, Jim Amato.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to today, Monday, January 10th. It is an A day. It's going to be an A day all day long. It's an ABBA week. A-B-A-B-A. Looks like we're going to get all the way through this week as long as we get through tomorrow.
That's right. 3 A's in a row.
3 A's in a row as long as we're not frozen out from tomorrow, which is supposed to be incredibly cold, but we'll see how it holds
be brisk.
up. It's going to be a little brisk tomorrow. All right. I think we just have some sporting events going on. The clubs and activities are going to be starting up. Exams are coming up. We'll talk about the exam schedules in a little bit, but that's about all we have going on. We had a lot of snow days. We had Wednesday and Friday, so it's going to get extended by 2 days, which is going to affect the exam schedule. So whereas before we were going to have the holiday weekend with Martin Luther King Day, and then the exams on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, those are going to be pushed back 2 days. So now it'll be 2 days of school, 2 days of exams, a weekend, and then finish up your 2 days of exams. So you're going to get, are we going to get 2 A days?
Yes.
We're going to get back 2 B days. We're going to get 2 B days, back to back B days. All right. That's how it's going to go on those 2 days right there. All right. I think that's everything we forgot for announcements. It's very quiet this morning.
It is. Where's everybody?
I don't know.
They think it's another snow day.
Did exams start and I was unaware? I don't know.
Yeah, you better hurry up. Kids are in your room.
Yeah, they very well could be. All right. Time now for the news. T-minus 60 with Tomlin.
Morning. A couple stories to start your day. First off, in Myanmar, sentencing for a new round of charges against the ousted leader, Aung San Suu Kyi. She previously had received 4 years earlier this year, which was reduced down to 2. She would just receive an additional 4 years on Monday. She was found guilty of illegally importing and possessing walkie-talkies and violating COVID restrictions. There's additional charges coming down our way. It looks like if full amount of charges come out, she will be in jail for at least 40 years, which both her critics and supporters say is basically the military's attempt to keep her out of politics forever. We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of her ousting this February. All right, Bob Saget, beloved TV dad of Full House, has passed away at age 65.
This is sad.
Very
Yeah.
sad.
Details are still coming out. He had performed a live show. He was on tour doing his comedy stand-up, and police were called to his hotel, and he was pronounced dead. No information yet for a cause of death. Bronx apartment. There was a fire yesterday in a Bronx apartment caused by a malfunctioning space heater. Led to 19 dead, including 9 children. It's a sad portion of the news today.
I was going to say, this is the most depressing news we've had in some time.
I know. Golden Globe Awards. It happened, but nobody was there and nothing was broadcast. So, following the controversy of the Golden Globe Awards, they selected this year not to invite anybody but themselves. No celebrities were invited. There was no journalists there. There was no broadcasting. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis had pre-recorded messages, but that's about it. And then your final bit of news, protests in Kazakhstan.
Yeah, that should just wrap us up.
Protests in
That's on
Kazakhstan. About 8,000 people have been arrested since the protests began on January 2nd. Russia was asked to send in the military over the weekend to aid in Kazakhstan regaining control. These protests began January 2nd over a near doubling of the price for a type of vehicle fuel and quickly spread across the country. The government has now given concessions with a 180-day price cap on vehicle fuel, a moratorium on utility rate increases. And there's your news.
Wow. Welcome
Happy
to
Monday.
Welcome to Monday. And that's the news. T-minus 60 with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Mama Manning.
All right. right. Good morning. Good morning. All sports were canceled with the snow day on Friday, so we have some makeup games to announce. Tomorrow, our boys swim and dive will be home against Crosby, WCA, and Seymour. It is a 6:15 start. They also have a home meet on Friday at 5, early start. Girls basketball. Tomorrow, Torrington away at 7. Wednesday, Naughty home, 6:45. And Friday, Seymour away for a 7 p.m. start. Boys basketball, home tomorrow against Torrington, 6:45 start for varsity. Wednesday, they are away at Naughty, 7. And on Friday, they are home against Seymour for a 5 p.m. start. Mind the times. They are not consistent, so be careful. You don't want to be late. And tonight, big game.
Big game.
Georgia, Alabama.
Yeah, let's go, Bama.
Let's go, Georgia.
Roll Tide, roll.
Yeah, roll away.
And last night was a good night for the Dolphins Super Bowl, which is basically the late season game against the Patriots, where we were once again victorious. I want to just take that as I told you, I called it here first.
Yeah, it was indeed a great game.
Yes, and our season has ended, so that's pretty
With
much
a
how
win.
how it's been going for the past 20 years. With a win.
Ended with a win.
It ended with a win.
And the Giants season is done.
And you got a great trade pick coming up.
With
Like, you're
another
gonna have
loss.
so you're gonna be in good
4 and
position for that.
13.
All right.
In Green Bay.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep rolling.
We'll be there for a little bit. Don't worry, we'll get knocked out in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Well, no, I'll know that you're really behind them once you start growing a mullet, just like
Oh, God, no,
Rodgers.
no.
That's going to be the classic. You can put it
No.
up in a man bun.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll look
Never.
nice.
I want a picture of that.
No.
If they win the Super Bowl, man bun.
No.
No?
My hair has never, nor should it ever be that long.
We're all shaking our heads yet.
Yeah,
No.
I think all the captains from the indoor track team are saying yes.
It would take way too long.
And that's the sports with Mama Manning. This morning, our guests, as I just pointed out, were the captains of the boys indoor track team, Colin Slavin, Eric Mead, and Zach Druid. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And who did you have in the playoffs or going into the playoffs this year? Any favorite teams yourself for the football, the football games as they were?
The team that ran a QB sneak on 3rd and 9 yesterday, the New York Giants. If you want to lose, I get it. But running a QB sneak on 3rd and 9 inside your own 10-yard line,
And it didn't look.
that's just embarrassing.
But did anyone really expect that? Other than the defense.
No.
There you go.
I mean, no, nobody expected it, but they shouldn't expect it, I don't think. Because why would you run a play that gets 1 yard on 3rd and 9?
I don't watch football,
Oh, there you go.
but that sounds bad.
It was bad, Eric.
All I care about is that I won my fantasy football league.
Oh! All right, well done. Well done. So you didn't have to do like the
Applause.
Pittsburgh Steelers and stay up till like 12 o'clock last night waiting to see how the Chargers-Raiders game was
I
gonna
did
finish up.
because I had Hunter Renfro and he won it for me.
He did. Oh, he did.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you
That
go.
was a crazy game. I thought they were going to take a knee, both end in a tie, and get the Chargers
should've.
and the Raiders.
They
I
should've.
thought they should.
That would have been smart.
Yeah.
But
But that's football. We're talking indoor track.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm assuming it's indoor track because, well, hell, it's cold outside.
very.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Do you run outside at all to
I do.
condition? You do.
You do.
He does.
In weather like this? No.
Yeah.
Really?
He ran to school today. What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness. Icy.
Only long distance goes outside though, and the throwers sometimes.
We just go outside to throw because there's not many places like in the school that you can actually throw. So we just go out on like the patio up out by the cafeteria.
So we have a rule like at our house, no throwing in the house. Is that basically the same rule here at school?
No. There's sometimes we either throw in the weight room or sometimes the cafeteria. But you just got to be a little more careful if you're throwing inside, lights and stuff.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Windows,
Yeah.
doors.
People.
See that? Those
People. So how's the season going so far? What are we looking at for this year?
Oh, it's going great. Great season.
What he said.
We've only had 3 meets, but we've had a lot of state qualifiers and MVL qualifiers, and we're thinking it's looking really good for MVLs.
Who are some of those qualifiers?
Three of us.
The
Oh,
three of us.
yeah. All right,
There was
okay, and thank you
aggression
for
there.
stopping by. Yeah,
There is aggression.
no one else on the team.
Eric's brother Thomas. We got Irvin Owusu. We got Nate Swarcheski, Alex Farr,
Luca Canberra.
Luke Cambra,
It's
Chase Young, Cole Varelli.
It's like all of us.
It's
All-
it's
the
a
whole-
lot
it's all of
of
us.
the it's a lot
got
of
a good
boys
team.
on the team.
Wow.
Qualified.
Nice.
And then the girls' side too. There's a lot of qualifiers. Chloe, Kimmy, maybe not.
No, there are, 'cause I
Emma,
read
Sarah,
those lists
Amber,
last
all
week.
qualified for
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
All three
And
of
Emma.
the four girls
Yeah.
throwers have qualified.
Yeah, we're gonna have them on to come talk about their side of the sport as
Okay.
well. So, what are you guys feeling that you have going forward? What are some of the teams you're going to be up against?
Noggy.
Naugatuck, yeah. Naugatuck's pretty
Naugatuck's
much our
always
main
they always have a good
competition.
team. And then everybody has like bits and pieces that they can compete in. The problem is like it goes by individual scoring, adding up to it like the total team's points. So you have to have like someone like good in basically every event to get the most points you can to win. It's an individual team thing. Because if you don't have good individuals in each event, you're not going to win as a team.
Talk about each of your individual events.
You go.
You know what I
You
mean? Okay.
You go.
I throw shot put. It's the only throwing event indoor, but it's throwing a 12-pound ball as far as you can. It's kind of fun. I enjoy it.
I do high jump, and hurdles and long jump. Long jump's the thing where you run up and you go into the sand pit. Hurdles, everyone knows hurdles. And then high jump is like most people know pole vault, but not high jump. So the way I explain it, even though it's not exactly accurate, is pole vault without the pole.
I run the long stuff. Whatever the longest events out of me are, they put me in it. I ran 29 laps at the last meet.
Oh boy.
Wow.
So sad.
Technically 33 or 4 warm-up laps.
Oh, yeah.
For
So-
the Noggy meet, that's at Noggy?
Indoor's
No, all of
different.
our meets are like big invitationals. So at our last meet, there was like 20 other teams. But going forward, like our main league competition is Noggy. So like NVLs is obviously just the NVL teams, but every other meet we go to is a combination from everywhere. Like at our last meet, there was like Bloomfield, Suffield, Windsor.
Those are my old schools, my old league.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And because so many of you have qualified already for states, what are your goals? Are you working on individual times, bettering your times, breaking records? What's going on?
Some of us are going for school records. Colin already has a few.
Colin just breaks the school record every time we go to a new meet.
Yeah, he just broke his own record yesterday. Yeah. Or not yesterday.
Well, it's like he's
Saturday.
always breaking his own record because he keeps setting the
Yeah.
record again. We keep saying his name on the show every time we talk about the next record.
So some people are focusing on school records. Other people qualifying for NVLs, states, the next level, pretty much.
Our big team goal though is to take a stab at winning NVLs. We set that goal like probably a month or two before the season even started because we knew we had a good chance going into it because we got a lot of good guys this year.
And are some of the events worth more points than others, or are a lot of them just slated the same amount, so it takes a team effort to win?
They're all worth the same amount. Pretty much it goes like first place gets 10 points and then 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. So the top 6 or 7 score in every event. So you just got to try and get as many points as you can, and then the most points at the end of the meet. Like they combine all the events, and team with the most points wins.
And how many events usually are at a indoor track meet?
There's probably 10 track events and 4 field events.
Field.
Yeah, 14.
So 14 events.
And then the same for the girls.
Yes.
So if you have 140, you came in first
In
in everything.
You clean
Yeah.
sweep, yeah.
Yeah.
And can you have more than one? So you can have more than one finisher in
Yeah, you
each
can-
You're allowed
place.
to put 3 people
You're
in every
3
event.
people per event, so you can come 10, 8, 6, and that coach talks all the time. That's what he tries to do when he sets our NVL lineup, is to have the most people in to score the most points in every event as possible.
Well, that's aggressive.
That's nice.
And that's the way you win. That's the way you win. All right. Well, thank you for giving us a little more insight into this season's boys indoor track season. So on behalf of Colin, Eric, and Zach.
You think you'd know my name?
I did. I do know your name.
You're talking to the guy that gets the date wrong almost every day and the day of the week wrong. So
What's today, Amato?
It's January.
There you go.
there you go.
It's 10th. It's the 10th. I can see it on the screen.
What day of the week?
It is still Monday.
Oh,
Because I'm happy it's a Monday. You know how I'm not a big fan of
Yeah,
Tuesdays.
you guys don't want to be here on a Tuesdays.
No.
Not a big fan of Tuesday.
Not a
No,
Tuesday.
this Monday was just a dress rehearsal. And then you realize, oh man, I still got the rest of the week to go. It is the brutalest of all days. So I try to avoid
That makes
Tuesdays.
sense.
Yeah. But thank you for all for coming in. And on behalf of the show, don't forget, as always, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Morning Mayhem podcast. Morning Mayhem is broadcast live from Woodland Regional High School in Beacon Falls, Connecticut, each and every school day. Follow us on Spotify, Anchor FM, or wherever you find your latest podcasts. And for more information on the show, upcoming guests, and past episodes, visit our show website, morningmayhem.show.